Traditionally, Germans use the 24-hour clock to express time. While this is true in official documents like train schedules and formal situations like meeting times at work, in conversational German, many Germans will just use the 12-hour clock and either use context words, which I explain later in this video, or simply conversational context. If I say that we are meeting for dinner at 6, I obviously am not talking about 6 in the morning. I mentioned earlier that Germans use the 24-hour clock in official capacities, but the 12-hour clock in casual conversation. I also said that they use indicator words to tell whether they mean AM or PM. You'll notice that I didn't say AM or PM because they simply don't use those. You can add am in front of a part of the day, however, such as Morgen, Nachmittag, or am Abend. Wir treffen uns 8 Uhr am Abend. We are meeting at 8 o'clock in the evening. Das Spiel beginnt 4 Uhr am Nachmittag. The game begins at 4 in the afternoon. Die Schule beginnt 7:15 Uhr am Morgen. The school begins at 7:15 in the morning. You can also use a lowercase version of those parts of the day without am in front of them. If you do that, add s to the end of them. While am Morgen refers to a particular morning based on the context of the conversation, Morgens refers to mornings in general as a regular occurrence. 7 Uhr abends esse ich mit meiner Familie zu Abend. At 7 in the evening, I eat dinner with my family. Er trainiert 5 Uhr nachmittags. He works out at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Wir essen morgens 6 Uhr Frühstück. We eat breakfast at 6 in the morning. In addition to Nachmittag, there is also Vormittag, which is prior to noon, generally from about 9 up until right at noon. Die Stadtführung beginnt 11 Uhr am Vormittag. The city tour starts at 11 o'clock in the mid-morning. Diese Buslinie fährt vormittags 10 Uhr los. This bus line departs mid-mornings at 10 o'clock. You may have noticed that I left out night in the previous examples, and that's because instead of saying am in front of Nacht, because it's a feminine noun, we say in der Nacht. The version without an s at the end is not affected by this difference. Wir sind bis 11 Uhr in der Nacht aufgeblieben. We stayed up until 11 at night. Ich gehe normalerweise 10 Uhr nachts ins Bett. I usually go to bed at 10 o'clock at night. To say midnight, you might say one of these three options. Es ist Mitternacht. It is midnight. Es ist 0 Uhr. It is 0 o'clock. Es ist 24 Uhr. It is 24 o'clock.